Hi everyone, welcome back to the course on solutions. In previous class, we have studied about how to express the concentration of the solutions. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about solubility. So, the solubility of a substance is the maximum amount of solute that can be dissolved in a specified amount of solvent at a specified temperature. This means if we consider 100 gram of water as a solvent and if we dissolve sugar in that solvent, a particular amount of sugar gets dissolved in the given amount of water, and that one will be considered as the solubility of water. This is how we can consider or we can understand the solubility of a particular solvent, and this solubility is different from one solvent to another solvent as well as one solute to another solute. Different solvents have different ability to dissolve the solute in them. So now we will discuss the solubility of a solid in liquid. When a liquid solute is added to the solvent, some solute dissolves and its concentration increases in solution. This process is known as dissolution. Means, suppose if we consider the water and when we add certain amount of salt in that water, the salt will get dissolved in that water. As a result of that, the concentration of the salt in the solution increases. This process is said to be dissolution. And remember, every solid does not dissolve in a given liquid. It means if I consider sodium chloride, that is common salt, if I dissolve that sodium chloride in water, then it will get soluble in that water. But if the same sodium chloride salt is dissolved in benzene solvent, then it won't dissolve. Instead of that, if I consider naphthalene and when it is added to the benzene solvent, then it will get dissolved in that benzene. So this mainly works on one property, that is like dissolves like. In general, we can say that polar solutes dissolve in polar solvents and non-polar solutes dissolve in non-polar solvents. Polar solutes means such as sodium chloride. They must have charges on them. And such type of solutes are considered as polar solutes. And when such substances are added in polar solvents, for example water, means water H2O, it is also having the partial charges on hydrogen and oxygen. Hence it is considered as polar solvents. So polar solutes gets dissolved in polar solvents and non-polar solutes will dissolve in non-polar solvents. Example for non-polar solutes is naphthalene. Naphthalene is a non-polar solute because it does not have any partial charge on it and its dipole moment will be 0. And such a solute when dissolved in benzene, that benzene is also a non-polar because its dipole moment will be 0. Whenever the dipole moment is 0, then such molecules are said to be non-polar molecules and such solvents are said to be non-polar solvents. So non-polar solutes dissolve in non-polar solvents and polar solutes dissolve in polar solvents. This is how the solids gets dissolved in the liquid. And along with the nature of solutes, there are also certain factors which will affect the solubility of a solid in liquids. and those are temperature and pressure, and that we will discuss in next video.